We expected the trial magistrate to be here today. She's the one who gave us this date, and it was an adjournment in an open court. We are treated to a surprise today under very suspicious and mysterious circumstances. The magistrate was not around, the trial magistrate wasn't around. And the explanation was not satisfactory because she's not indisposed, she's not on any special duties anywhere. We are simply told that she had gone to attend a meeting with the registrar. You can imagine. You abandon a matter of this magnitude, a matter of great public interest, touching issues of national character, touching, the constitution of this country. Then you give priority to a meeting whose agenda is not even known to us. We feel this is very, very unfair, grossly unfair, because the trial magistrate, even if she had a meeting, ought to have attended to this matter first. That meeting could be held any time in the day or any other day. Was it an emergency meeting? Did any emergency happen at the High Court today that warranted the Chief Magistrate to abandon this matter and go for the meeting? It's really baffling to us. And of course, this speaks to the mischievous mission of this regime to keep Dr. Besigye on remand for forever, perpetually, because you are aware they have spent 6 months on remand since 20th of November last year. They were kidnapped from Nairobi on 16th November last year, arraigned before the General Court Martial on 20th, same month, and thereafter remanded to Luzira. So they have clocked 6 months on remand. That is yesterday, that's when they clocked 6 months. Now, the Constitution is very clear under Article 23. If you are facing capital offences which are triable by High Court, and you have been on remand for 6 months without being committed to High Court for trial, you are entitled to a mandatory bail. The operative term or phrase in that article is that the accused person shall be released on bail on such conditions as court deems fit. But the command is that they will be released. Now, you had the standing magistrate hinted on some guideline that was recently issued by the Chief Justice, a practice guideline. That guideline restricts the jurisdiction of magistrates in granting mandatory bail. We are contesting that. Because if you juxtapose a practice guideline with the constitutional command, which in one reigns supreme, it's obvious even to an average Ugandan who is not a lawyer that the Constitution takes precedence. So this is the whole point we are making, that the Constitution now, by construction and operation, the Constitution by construction has declared Dr. Besigye a free person as of yesterday 20th. So now, the magistrate was just required under that particular provision today to confirm that and operationalize that. But the dictate of the Constitution is that Dr. Besigye should be free as of yesterday 20th of this month, because he has clocked 6 months on remand. So definitely the melodrama, the gymnastics played today were orchestrated purposely to frustrate this, to frustrate the release of Dr. Kizza Besigye. That explains the mysterious disappearance of the trial magistrate, with all due respect.
Talk about that.
We believe they are on a fishing expedition because they have failed to assemble evidence against Dr. Besigye. They tried to come up with some trumped-up charges of treason and misprision of treason, which they could not substantiate. And all this time they have not conducted the investigations in this matter. You are aware they put in an application to open Dr. Besigye's phone and access his data, which up to now is pending hearing. So that charge sheet is an attempt at fixing something new. I mean, trying to plug up loopholes in their case, which we are sure is going to collapse on its own way, as a pack of cards. It's just going to collapse. 29th, for us, we are determined to put up a fight for the release of Dr. Kizza Besigye, because the Constitution commands in Article 23 he's entitled to mandatory bail together with Obed Lutale. So come rain, come sunshine, we are here, and we want to put the Chief Magistrate, Trial Magistrate on notice. It's not going to be business as usual on 29th. Our weapon is the Constitution. It's the Constitution which puts in place this particular court. And it's the same Constitution that has commanded this honorable court that please release Dr. Besigye after spending 6 months on remand. So no circumventing that particular provision. We shall not allow any gymnastics being played on that day.
The Constitution of Uganda, Article 23, Subarticle 6, is very clear that if someone is charged with an offense and spends 180 days in custody before that offense or those charges have been committed to the High Court, which is the situation of our clients, they must be released on bail. Dr. Besigye, Obed Lutale have spent 6 months as of yesterday, not even today. Therefore, it is time for the High Court to grant them mandatory bail. So we were simply telling the court was saying that the magistrate only had instructions to adjourn to a specific date by his superior. Our argument is the Constitution of Uganda is superior to the command of a supervising magistrate. And because it is time to grant bail to Dr. Kizza Besigye and Obed Lutale, as per the Ugandan Constitution, we should get a date that is close enough so that we can address the issue of bail. We have been given the 29th. We would have wanted tomorrow, but there is the bail application pending before the High Court, and we are going to move there to see whether we can be given an urgent date. Because by law, Dr. Besigye and Colonel Lutale should be out on bail now.
You've talked to Dr. Kizza Besigye.
They are strong of spirit. Under detention, you can only be as well as you can be in those circumstances. But I want to tell the world they are strong of spirit and determined to fight these charges, which they believe, as we do, are totally unjustified to the end. Service, and on my left is Monsieur Larifou Said, an advocate from Comoros, but practicing in France and other jurisdictions. He was the lawyer for Ousmane Sonko, who is now the Prime Minister of Senegal. Let him say a word or two.
Saïd Larifou, avocat. Je suis venu exceptionnellement de France pour m'associer au collectif d'avocats du docteur Besigye.
Okay, Saïd Larifou, he's a jurist from France. He has come specifically to join the observers at the hearing of Dr. Besigye and Obed Lutale case.
Je remercie le collectif d'avocats du docteur Besigye, en particulier ma consoeur, ancien ministre Martha, pour sa confiance, et puis au docteur Besigye également pour sa confiance. Je suis